What up? Top of the top. What's up, family? How y'all doing this morning? What's good? What up, Theo? Thank y'all for pulling up. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for waiting, patient. Good to see everybody. What's up, Front Street? What's up, Shayna? What's up, Lexi? What's up, Judy? What's up, y'all? See the family in here, man. What's up, D Mally? What's up, bro? You know what's up out there in Cali. 401 Rider, what's up? What's up, Miller? What's up, Alan from the UK? What's up, bro? Man, we're going to get into it today. Net Stars, what's up, Net Stars? What's up, bro? Lady Love, Taisha, what's good, y'all, man? I see everybody up in here. What up, T-Rose? I see the family up in here. Y'all know me get back at y'all. Let's go. Because, look, we got some things to talk about. What's up, Rondell? What's up, Ronnie? How you doing this morning? What up, Jay the Great? See y'all sliding in here. What's up, Kim? Everybody in here this morning. Be free. What's good? Thank y'all for catching the live. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all know what's up. We got a couple things we got to talk about today, y'all. Look, I told you I just do this thing in the spirit. I mean, whatever I'm called to speak on for that day, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But there's some weird things going on that my attention been drawn to this stuff. Now, mind you, I've seen a lot of this stuff coming out. I just wasn't paying it no mind. You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to talk about Kodak Black. Kodak Black has been apprehended. He got to go to a rehab. And allegedly, Kodak Black can't stop messing with them fake perks. Because they saying Kodak Black is messing with that fentanyl. But we're going to get into that. What we really going to get in today is Beyonce under mind control. And we're going to get into some of the stages that was set. And we're going to see if she been being manipulated and used as a pawn the whole time. Because something funny happened, and I seen something. So I ain't going to lie, a lot of y'all was on it. Some of y'all was already on it. Y'all was talking about it, throwing it out there. So I said, let me go do some real research real quick. And how many of y'all saw Beyonce's dad crying? We're going to get into that. Anyway, give a disclaimer. Look, all my opinions is my opinions, it's not facts. And we're going to take a look at some things today. That's it. So you know how to get y'all time to pull up. I see y'all in the building. Fun or Fame episode 384. You already know we live. Let's go. Kodak Black fake perks. Is Kodak Black a fentanyl junkie? We're going to find out. We're going to take a look at it. Because remember, a lot of kids are brainwashed by Kodak Black. And I spoke about this before when he put it in his verse about popping a fake perk. He took the perk anyway, even though he knew it was fake. Super gremlin. But he was promoting death. So it is what it is. So like I said, look, let me make this clear. I don't care about none of these people. But it's entertainment, and behind everything is a true story. Also, shout out to the people yesterday that participated in the debate of Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z. Reason why I'm laughing, because I swear, man, sometimes I hate talking about rap. I'm telling you, you talk about rap, it's like you talking about religion, and it's like you talking about politics. Because people will argue all day about rap, and people be mad over rap, and I'll be like, man, it's a love-hate thing, man. You know what I'm saying? When you see how that rap be having mind control on people so heavy, man, people be all in their feelings. See, let me say this what I said yesterday about Jay-Z. See, listen, I ain't got nothing against Jay-Z. I don't care about him, honestly, all right? But see, I understand, see, a lot of people cling on to Jay-Z because not only he represents Brooklyn, New York, he reminds people, a lot of people, of a certain time. And yes, the time was a great time. Yes. See, people in their brain love him because of the time we was in and the things he represented at that time. But some people don't understand that them times are over and we don't got to play them games no more. But anyway, I ain't getting all that. Yeah, I know I'm about to get into something else today. But anyway, I'm going to start with the small talk, right? And first, we're going to take a look at Kodak Black. Now, mind you, he's the modern day Flavor Flav. He's, you see, he walk around with his hair like the Simpsons. Yes, Kodak Black is a paid clown. He's a gesture. He's a clown. But he has a lot of influence. The mind you, Kodak Black got away with doing 4 years. It seemed like since he got that pardon, he still keep getting in trouble. That's what we was talking about the other day. Remember when they was like, somebody said I thought he got pardoned. He did get pardoned, but remember he got caught with some more perks a couple months ago. Remember? So then he was on so-called probation. Now allegedly he caught with perks again. That's behavior of a junkie, meaning he can't stop fucking with them perks. Y'all know all this. It's all this good weed out here. My point is this: he not dealing with real perks. He popping fake perks because that boy allegedly had fentanyl in the system. Yeah, that fetty. So that means he's a little junkie, in my opinion. Judge orders Kodak Black to rehab after testing positive for fentanyl. See that? It's a crisis. So what does that mean, y'all? It means what? Even though this boy got money, even though this boy got fame, clout, he can't stop taking fake ass perks. So that means he's a functional addict. Just like a lot of people are functional addicts. That's your business. My point is this: that dude promoted taking fake perks to the kids. What's the number one thing of people overdosing on right now? See, that was his job, to make kids think being a junkie is cool. But y'all already know that. That's the trend of the day. Last week, a warrant was issued for Kodak Black's arrest by Broward County Circuit Court judge after the South Florida slang spitter failed a drug test earlier this month. Today, February 28th, Black, aka Bill Capri, turned himself in with his lawyer, Bradford Cohen. Bradford Cohen, who disputed claims that Black failed the test, alleging that the test was a mix-up with other urine samples. So basically, that's his defense. Shit, that wasn't Kodak Black piss. That was somebody else piss. That's what they're saying. You feel me? So that's what it is so far. In response, Broward County Judge Barbara Duffy ordered that the 25-year-old rapper report to drug rehab for 30 days, but his time in rehab will not begin until after his performance at Rolling Stone, California. So you see, he's going to get a chance to perform, and then he'll have to turn himself in. Kodak Black better hope when he go to California, something else don't happen. But the point is, as you see, Kodak Black is only 25 years old, and he keep getting in trouble for popping fake ass perks. So that means he's a young junkie, allegedly, something like that. But anyway, we know most of these people can't function with a regular mind. Black was originally placed on probation following his compassionate release by President Trump at the top of 2021 after being sentenced to almost 4 years in federal prison for illegal weapons possession into 2019. See that? So this boy literally got away with murder. He got away with gun charges. Now, most people will fly straight after that. What up, Wax? What's good, bro? Most people will fly straight. If you got pardoned by the president, most people are going to fly straight after that. But not Kodak Black. Because he represents one of the ignorantest people on the planet. That's his job. So you see, he can't leave them perks alone. Which shows you that these people don't be happy like you think they're happy. You feel me? But that ain't the point. The point is, man, that boy was promoting that Fetty on that song. Remember, they played that song Super Gremlin. They still play it right now. Just period. They promote him, period. My point is this, man. All this shit you see, it was orchestrated. Remember, Kodak Black signed to Atlantic Records. He's considered one of the most ignorant people in the rap game. Cardi B is signed to Atlantic Records. She is considered one of the most no-talented people. That's what they say. But as you see, I'm going to be honest, you got to be stupid. If you be real, real stupid, you can get a good deal, I think. You see Glorilla, right? But the only difference is I think the dumber you are, you're gonna get a deal, but you're still gonna get jerked in the end. Anyway, this what they said though, man. Kodak Black tested positive for that fatty. So only reason why I'm showing you this because it represents the sign of the times. Once you start seeing the rappers on that fentanyl, that should already let you know a lot of people in the hood are already on that fentanyl. And those who ain't on it gonna start playing with it. Then we just look at the fentanyl weed yesterday. Yeah, man. The number one agenda is death. And either way, these commercials got to get made. Because when Kodak Black put it in a song to take a fake perk, that is the commercial. And that's how the shit worked. But anyway, let's move on to something I already told y'all. Did I not show y'all Michael B. Jordan and this other dude? Did I not show y'all this last week? Nathan Majors, Michael B. Jordan. Did I not show you the suspect behavior before this picture dropped yesterday? Told you these dudes are suspect. Look at Michael B. Jordan with his hand on his head like a chick and the dude head on his shoulder. I told you signs and symbols. I told you dudes do not put arms around other men's neck. That is how you put your arm around a female. But y'all, some people don't get it when they see it. It's right in your face. They telling you. See that? Maybe this the ritual they had to do before they did the movie. Maybe they really had to be together so the roles would be more intrigued. Man, I already told you this already. But my point is this. Some of y'all, I saw the picture. Some of y'all sent it to me. But y'all see I was already talking about it before that picture came flying around. Because Michael B. Jordan is suspect. Michael B. Jordan teams up with Calvin Klein. Finally, the underwear campaign. You know what that means? Feudalism. They said finally. What that mean? They couldn't wait to see him in some underwear. I don't think that was females neither. And you don't know about, I told you all the fashion designers. Y'all just pick one. Y'all already know. They control the industry. That's it. And they couldn't wait to give Michael B. Jordan to prostitute himself because that's what he doing. See that? Homies over hoes. And I told you, now you see why most of these dudes can't keep no chick because they don't want no chick. They only want chicks to support them to get your money because they understand without money from women, nothing going to work. So they're going to always play games on the mind of women and sell themselves to you as they some damn sex symbol. But when they portray to be sex symbols, they be dealing with the opposite sex. See, I'm just showing you how I already told y'all this shit. So I ain't got nothing to talk about this. I already told you these dudes are suspect, and I already showed you. See that? I already showed you. Anyway, this represents the new black man, period. Take it or leave it. We know it ain't true, but this is the narrative they pushing around the world. So let's continue on to around the world. Black girls, no black girls allowed. Chris Brown called out by London woman for colorism. Yeah, I see what it say. There's no saying if it's a fact. But they saying these women in London are saying they couldn't get in because they was black. And it was certain stipulations of why they couldn't get into Chris Brown, his event. But this is not the first time we heard this overseas, didn't we? We heard this about J. Cole, somebody else. Maybe Chris Brown and them don't like black London women. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But anyway, just showing you how nobody want to be black or want no black affiliation. I don't know what that's about, but let's continue on to what I was talking about yesterday. Come to find out, the chick that ended up dead in Houston, Texas, she was trying to get some money. Check it out. 24-year-old woman agreed to meet Nigerian man for $500 in Houston. Then this happened. She ended up dead, slumped, found in the woods. But didn't I already tell you that on this channel? What I say months back? I said a lot of you chicks out here still trying to sell ass. I'm trying to tell you that shit played out too. Why the hell you think Backpage and all that shit shut down? I said a lot of you chicks gonna be out trying to sell ass, and a lot of y'all gonna end up dead. And a lot of y'all gonna end up chopped up and kidnapped. Did I not tell y'all that? See it for yourself. What else I told you that's within the story? Didn't I tell you there's a lot of people walking around America masquerading like they us, but they not? Let's see, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, this is part what I was telling you about the replacement game. You see how this man is a Nigerian, but he looks black? But if you ask him if he's black, he's going to say, I'm not black, I'm Nigerian. But see, these are the people masquerading as black people. So I'm going to say this today. And I got nothing against my African people, but I'm going to be real with you. All you people that are African with African pride, and you feel a certain way about black people, you think they stupid, whatever you think about black people that you believe. All I'm going to say is you African people, stop trying to be like us, and I need y'all to start wearing y'all dashikis a little bit more. I need y'all to start wearing y'all African garments and stop trying to look like us. Because y'all don't fuck with us, right? You ain't black, right? Well, start dressing like you from the motherland. That's what I need y'all to start doing. Because a lot of y'all be playing both sides. You want to be your African pride. Then on the other hand, you want to be black when it's convenient. And then you want to be African again. I need y'all to start wearing y'all garbs more. Because I'm showing y'all how a lot of people playing these mind games, acting like they're us, but they ain't us. And they against us. And they killing our people at the same time. And that's not personal. I just got to be real. I understand history, how England conquered Nigeria once upon a time. So I know a lot of y'all have a British mentality. See? I know it's parts of Africa that been conquered by the French. So some of y'all have a French mentality. See that? A lot of y'all, some parts of Africa have been conquered by Spain. And some of y'all have a Spanish mentality. Spain. Meaning, y'all all against black people. Some of y'all. But the ones that come here and understand what's real, they snap out of that dumbass spell. But a lot of y'all be under that fucking curse. Y'all come over here. You want to shit on us, want to beat us at the same time. You want to smash our woman. You want to get married to get paperwork. And then you want to try to shit on black people. That shit played out too. See that? So either you're African or you're black, you're whatever you are. But since you love your country so much, I need all of y'all to start wearing y'all dashikis like y'all from the motherland. Stop playing these games. All right? Since you love your country so much. Because all I see is y'all trying to be somebody else. A lot of y'all. I'm talking about the ones that are slick racists that try to shit on black people and undermine them because they've been brainwashed by their master. See? I told y'all a long time ago, if I'm going to say the word nigga, you think I'm going to say the word nigga on here 1,000 times and I ain't going to check nobody else? You crazy. See that? But see, y'all can't take when I talk about y'all. My point is this. This is the number one thing going on in America right now of people acting like they us, but they ain't us. They ain't about us. And their whole job is to replace us and to slay us. It's just the truth. It's been going on a long time. So I ain't got nothing against nothing. But like you said, Rondell, it's the truth. They love American women. That's right. They love them. But my point is this. All I'm saying is, I just need y'all to start dressing like y'all from the motherland a little bit more since you love your culture so much. See that? It says black people so stupid. Stop trying to look like us, act like us, and be like us. Stop jacking our swag, all right? Because y'all the biggest swagger jackers on the planet, okay? All right, let's continue on. I ain't got time to play with y'all neither because this right here is two things within the story. A lot of you chicks, you need to stop trying to sell your ass too, all right? You trying to go from Cali, because remember, all this shit come from Instagram of dudes flying chicks in, all that done. Shorty was better off just getting a job at fucking McDonald's and ending up dead in the bushes for $500. See that? Some of y'all just don't want to do the right thing. I'm going to keep it real. We in the last day, just do the right thing. You're going to end up dead. Because ain't nothing, $500 is not worth you being found in the bushes. You could have made that shit at a job just bullshitting around. See that? Anyway, don't pay me no mind. I'm just talking, you know what? Charlamagne the God and iHeartRadio announced 2023 Black Effect Podcast. Oh shit, Shaw Kelly. But look, I told y'all before, every time them allegations come out on him, he get rewarded with a new show, a new deal. He got a show on Comedy Central. Now, after you heard a lawsuit against iHeartRadio from Jessica Reed, now iHeartRadio is announcing a Black Effect Podcast Festival. See? He keep getting rewarded. Because he run with them people. And he ain't going to jail. Some people go to jail in America and some people just don't. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on? He get rewarded. Another thing, let me fast forward to. Hold up. I noticed that I was talking about with the Breakfast Club. Give me 1 second, y'all. Here we go. This is what I was talking about with the Breakfast Club. Remember, I was talking about how they strategically always had their rainbow flag in back of people? Well, now they took the rainbow flag down. Y'all know I was just talking about that. How they been doing that shit for years since the Obama era, putting that rainbow flag in front of people, in back of people's heads subliminally. Remember envying them playing with dildos, rainbow flags in the background? Yeah, I spoke about that, and I see they took that rainbow flag down. I ain't saying because of me. I'm just saying I see they took that rainbow flag down, and this was Master P on the Breakfast Club crying, complaining, talking about he don't jerk people and still trying to promote some damn Snoop Loops. Y'all forgot Master P got sued. They about to get sued for what? Snoop Loops. Why? They was jacking Kellogg's. Why am I saying that? Because I told you white people ain't the only people that are culture vultures. So when the Kellogg's family, because mind you, I told you, these families we've been supporting, or should I say these brands we've been supporting, those are family brands. Heinz, Kraft, Kellogg's, Procter & Gamble. These are families. So that's why I was telling you, none of our people that made it so-called big, they don't have no family brand because they get their checks from Master. My point is this. Kellogg's in them was about to sue the hell out of him and Snoop Dogg because they was jacking them instead of, with the Snoop Loops. That's cloning. That's fake-ass Fruit Loops. Meaning that's culture vulture shit. Kellogg's made Fruit Loops, Master P, Snoop Loops. See, I told you, our people culture vultures too. I'm just saying we got to be real because when you don't be real, you look like a fucking hypocrite and a damn fool. All right? But Charlamagne got rewarded and he ain't going to jail. And it's mighty funny. It's a lawsuit against iHeartRadio, but they the ones financing this festival. Anyway, let's move on. Nick Cannon launches Future Superstar Seminar and Tour in Los Angeles. Do you see this desperate nigga? Launching Future Superstar. Pause right there. It's not going to be no more superstars. And if it is any more superstars, Nick Cannon is not going to come through you. How I know? All I got to do is ask all the people that been on your Wild 'N Out show. Ain't nothing really get nowhere. I ain't saying they ain't getting no money. I'm not saying they ain't nobody. I'm not saying they ain't no talent. I'm just saying messing with Nick, you ain't going nowhere because all of y'all that was on Wild 'N Out actually could have been bigger than Nick Cannon. Like Just Hilarious and the rest of them. They could have been bigger than Nick Cannon. Because Nick Cannon is corny. He's not funny. Nick Cannon just know how to work them deals with the white man. That's it. He know how to get them deals. Other than that, Nick Cannon is, y'all know for a fact that man is not funny. You know for a fact that man cannot rap. He has no talent. He just been in the game since a little boy with Nickelodeon, dressing like a TS and dressing up in heels, and he was letting them play around with him when he was a kid. That's why he got clout. See? Nick Cannon is the opposite of Orlando Brown, and Orlando Brown told you that Nick Cannon gave him you know what. But Nick Cannon can't help nobody be a superstar because the days of superstars over. But Nick Cannon knows he can make money off selling dreams of people becoming a superstar. See that? And they have an excuse to go on tour and get paid selling dreams. But you're the same one that was in the hospital looking sick. You're dirty. You're nasty, in my opinion, allegedly. You having all these damn kids. I'm pretty sure they're going to cost your ass. So you got to get some more money, Nick. But Nick, we don't care about no future superstar seminar because you out here selling dreams. All right? You need to be doing seminars on how to launch a website, seminars on shit like that. How to sign a deal. No, Nick, that's what we need, Nick. If you're going to teach these kids something, teach them how to be an executive. Ain't you an executive? Well, we need an executive tour. We don't care about no future superstars because at the end of the day, superstars only wind up falling on their face. And a lot of them end up selling their ass. All right, so we don't need those superstars. That's all I'm saying. My opinion, y'all. But Nick Cannon, you the last person to be giving advice. Nick Cannon is big, but Nick Cannon signed a lot of deals and got a lot of checks. And you see, ever since they about to end that boy career, that boy don't wear no koofies no more. He don't say nothing about being no more. None of that. Because Nick Cannon know what's up. Now we're going to get into some of the real shit in this episode. Take my time. We're going to take a look at this stuff. This all entertainment. Don't get it twisted. But we're going to take a look at this stuff. How many of y'all saw this? How many of y'all saw Matthew Knowles crying? Beyonce father. See, this is what I see. Being that we're in the last days, Revelation. A lot of things are being revealed. Then you got to remember this. Some things are being revealed through guilt. Some, like I told you before, a lot of these whistleblowers and people telling the truth now that used to be in the industry, people that used to be in the government, corporations, a lot of these people are feeling a certain level of guilt now, and it's weighing on their heart. This is why you see a lot of things coming out now, from bodyguards to whatever. Like I said, this is not this black, white, all type of things. We're in a time where people are feeling heavy on their heart, and a lot of people are speaking truth and spilling the beans, and people are trying to clear their conscience right now for the shit they did. Because, see, some people understand when they got more time in back of them than in front of them, and they getting closer to death, a lot of people want to start telling the truth because they don't really know if it's a heaven or hell, and a lot of people trying to get their soul right. Even though we know some people already sold their fucking soul. But we're going to take a look at this. Because we talk about Beyonce and Jay-Z, all this stuff, but there's some key pointers we forgot. And like I said, I had to do my little research. I know some of this stuff been buzzing around. But a lot of this stuff did start with Matthew Knowles. Because remember, I told you back in the days, it was this thing called creating a child star. That's why I'm trying to hit what Nick Cannon talking about. And the child star was created by the parents to get rich and exploit the child, because it started, y'all know it started back with Arnold and all of that, Arnold Willis and all of them. Y'all know it started from a good time back then. Michael Jackson. It started where, you know how now in the hood, people want to be rappers to get out the hood. A chick want to be a rapper to get out the hood. Well, back then, one of their plans to get out the hood was to create child stars. And that's what they did back then. So Matthew Knowles always wanted her to be a star, and she was shaped and molded from a kid, like I said. But my point is this. Let's look at the big picture. We can say Beyonce never had no childhood, right? That's right. Beyonce was on Star Search before. That's right. What that mean? Like Michael Jackson, right? She never had a childhood. Now, mind you, y'all know I've been breaking some of this stuff down the past days, but as I've been talking about it, I've been realizing I got to go back into some of this stuff because it's really a pattern that would be going on. Then when that video popped up yesterday, I said, let me pay attention to this. And the video was talking about Matthew Knowles, basically how he was crying recently. But a lot of people ain't peep how he was crying out of guilt. In my opinion, he was crying out of guilt because he know he messed up. What's up, Thea? He messed up. Now let's take a look at this stuff. Matthew Knowles cries. You feel me? I'm just showing you the title. Matthew Knowles finally speaks on Jay-Z. Now, remember when I said a lot of this stuff is popping off now? This is my point. Beyonce dad speaks on new terrifying revelations about Jay-Z. Now, look, y'all already know a lot of this. Now, mind you, this is on Facebook, right? But my point is this. 25,000 views. My point is this stuff is starting to heat up and boil over, right? That what? Yeah, I know recently that bodyguard been coming out talking about Beyonce on drugs and things of that nature. We saw old boy try to pass her a drink live on TV. So certain things are starting to add up and ain't starting to look right. Now, mind you, this all allegations, ain't none of this no fact. I'm just talking right now. But my point is, it's a couple things that's been going on we're going to pay attention to. Matthew Knowles finally speaks on Jay-Z drugging Beyonce. Now, mind you, people saying that's what the bodyguard said, all right? Ron, what's his name? Ron. And I seen something too what happened with Ron. I seen people trying to being quick to discredit him. Could be not. But I ain't gonna lie, when Ron first came out, y'all know I spoke on Ron, but I ain't keep going into Ron. But I had to be aware of what Ron really saying, and what Ron is saying is kind of adding up. Then I noticed how some people was quick to downplay him. I don't know that nigga. He ain't nobody. He lying. See, when people say, when people be quick to discredit people, that make me pay attention more sometimes. See that? What we say. One thing about Orlando Brown, that boy tell the truth, in my opinion. I'm going to say, even Jaguar right, she be telling the truth. In my opinion. But my point is this. You always going to see people going to try to discredit them quick. What's up, Be Free? Thank you. Thank you very much for appreciating the content and appreciating the work. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep it coming too. Watch. Now look, check it out. See, it's a nigga on YouTube that used to be a bodyguard. He the main one trying to shoot this man down. I don't know him. And that man full of shit. He throw whatever. All right. My point is this. Why people be so quick to discredit people instead of just paying attention? See, when they try to silence people quick or discredit them, that make me listen more. I'd be like, he must not be in the circle. Because if you're in the circle, they don't go hard on you like that. They give you a pass. So I know the game. So, okay, let's say it's all bogus. But this was being said. They all saying the same thing. That what? Basically, Beyonce is in the mind control and they keep her on drugs, allegedly. But like it said that the father had her first. And allegedly, he sold her to Jay-Z. And allegedly, the shit backfired. Now, you already know on this channel, I broke down contract relationships. I broke that down this channel with Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Yes, they have contract relationships. They could be 2 years, 3 years, 6 months. Yes, it's for publicity. Remember when I told y'all, people forget Destiny Child was falling. They was falling because people got tired of all that male bashing stuff. And something I forgot to mention yesterday. One of the key things that happened when they was falling too, remember when they went and got Lil Wayne to feature on that song Soldier? That was like at the end right there. They needed that song Soldier to get them back over the top, remember? Another thing I forgot to mention yesterday with the Jay-Z Lil Wayne, how many of y'all, shout out to the brother that mentioned in the comment because I forgot, how many of y'all remember when Jay-Z tried to sign Lil Wayne? And what Lil Wayne say? I'm good. But Destiny Child already fallen. How many of y'all remember when Destiny Child did Summer Jam in New York and got booed off the stage? How many of y'all remember when Destiny Child did 106 in Park and Michelle bust her ass on the stage? And then they was busting their ass. They was falling already because all that bills, all that survival, all that male bashing had played out. So as a businessman, maybe Matthew Knowles said, I think it's a good idea for you to get with Jay-Z. He is the hottest thing on the planet right now. And maybe it was an agreement and arrangement. And maybe they did after a while have real feelings for each other. But it's some key things that happen. I'm going to show y'all. You're going to see for yourself. Let's check this shit out, y'all. But this is what people saying, right? They saying that this man sold his daughter and it backfired on him. They saying that allegedly she been on drugs for a minute because they keep her under a spell. So that's why I say I don't be trying to bash Beyonce. What I had to prove, what I had to show people is you got to stop worshiping people, man. Because the people you worshiping leading you astray. These people you following can't even lead themselves. Because like they said, Beyonce always had a manager. I mean, a handler. She never even learned how to be on her own. And it makes sense because it's the truth. If you've been a child star, you always have people telling you what to do. The same thing like they say with Britney Spears, Beyonce. You got to remember, Beyonce was the Black Britney Spears. They came out the same time. You got to remember these things. These were all people under the same program. And I'm going to get into some more stuff. I'm going to tie it all together. But my point is this. My whole thing was not to bash this woman, but to tell people you got to stop worshiping these people because you ain't going to get nowhere and it's over with. These people are regular people. That's all my point was, to show people about all this stuff, not to knock them. I told y'all before. I said, look, they still are people. So when they do good, I'm going to say when they do good. But the thing is, they don't do no good. And I'm trying to crack the lock of people's brain when they ask, why are we in these situations we in and why things never change for us? And I'm showing you the reasons why. And I'm showing you the past 30 years, 25 years, it was a certain program implemented to lead us to where we at now. So I had to show you these people don't got no power. Because one of the things we messed up at was giving these people our power and making us think they was greater than us for so long. Now I got to break it down to reality. We in the last day, man. I ain't got to play these games no more. They ain't nobody. And I'm going to show you that. That's my point. Not to disrespect Beyonce, but I'm going to be real. I think this woman been under mind control for a long time. And I think she got Stockholm syndrome. And I think they have been playing with her brain. And I think she do want to leave all their ass. That's what I think. But like I say, I want to make sure I got the channel So y'all can check it out for yourself. But all you got to do is just put this in. Matthew Knowles finally speaks on Jay-Z, drug, and Beyonce. But it's a couple things within the video. It's not just about the dad talking. It's a couple things in it. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, let's continue on because I'm going somewhere with this. Pay attention. Okay, her dad was her manager. I mean, her handler. Some would say now that Jay-Z is her handler, right? All right, well, let's look at what a handler is because some of y'all don't know, right? Let's look at it. What's a handler? A person who handles or deals with certain articles, commodities, you know, like a baggage handler. But I'm going to go to number 3. A person who trains or manages another person. A person who trains and acts as a second to a boxer. A publicity agent. Didn't I tell you a lot of this shit is from their publicists? A lot of that shit is from entertainment games, managers. I'm going to be real. Some of the stuff said and done, like even though I was getting on the Popeyes gear and the Adidas deal failing, it's what I'm going to basically say is it's no guarantee Beyonce had nothing to do with that. They could have told her to do it. They could have boosted her up to do it and put her name on it. They could have forced her to do that damn deal. And she probably didn't want to do it. I'm just giving you an example. Because when you got managers and handlers, they're going to say, this is the best thing for you to do. This right here is going to take your career to another level. But then when the shit failed, you the one get the blame. And the manager and the handler, they be out the back door hiding. And the publicist, see that? Like the publicist could trick a nigga to wear a dress. And then when that nigga get cooked for wearing a dress, the publicist, they just hide. But it be the publicists that get them to do that shit. Because publicists are their handlers. Personal trainers are their handlers. Managers are their handlers. You get it? Accountants and lawyers are their handlers. These are people that cannot think and judge for themselves. They are industry people. So as you see, what else? What else is a handler? A person who trains or has charge over an animal. Get it? A trainer, a handler, a manager. She always had a manager or a handler. You get it? And her original handler was her daddy. But then something happened and somebody else became her handler. And he had in the headlock ever since. But let's take a look at this. How old was Beyonce when she met Jay-Z? 1997 to 2000. Mind you, this is all internet, all public information. But I will say this. None of this is an actual fact. All right? I'm going to say that. Disclaimer. 1997 to 2000, Jay-Z and Beyonce met at some point. In 2008, 17 cover story per NBC. Bey said she met Jay when she was 18, which would be in late 1999 or 2000. In a 2007 Charlie Rose interview, Jay said he met Bey 10 years ago or in 1997. What did y'all see right here with this situation right here? One person said they met 99 to 2000. Beyonce said they met 99 2000. Jay-Z said he met her about 1997. Well, if she was 18 in 1999, if this dude said he met in 97, how old was she in 97? 16 and change, something like that. Oh, but this ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z. We're just going to take a look at a pattern today. We're going to look at a pattern today. And I'm going to show you how all this shit relate. Then I'm going to show you all this stuff in your face. What's up, Jet Black Dreams? What's up, everybody pulling up? Happy to see everybody. All right. Now, mind you, this is what they saying. This was right here. NBC. I ain't making this stuff up. Okay? But some people feel like this shit been fixed the whole time and he been her handler. But my point is this. He already knew her from before. See, he knew her since she was 18. Mind you, they allegedly didn't get together to 2003, something like that, right? But look, 97. Got to go back in history. 97, 98. That was around the time when Jay-Z started blowing up. But my point is this. You see the contradiction? Bey says she met Jay when she was 18, which would be in 1999. Jay-Z said he met Bey 10 years ago from 2007, which was 1997. So what they say? When you lie, you got to keep telling lies, right? Well, obviously, they were like two criminals that they didn't have the same story together. So look, he been handling her ever since. But it's being alleged that he got her on drugs to this day. I don't know if that's a fact. I ain't gonna go that far, but he did try to give her that drink. And it is said that as many times they was out in public and she was looking out of her mind. But that's all allegations. But you can tell any woman that got a brain, any bro from the hood, no. Ladies, you know how I look when a dude trying to get you drunk. Don't this look like it? That's all I'm saying. See, I said it before when I did the story. Grown women know how to drink. They don't need no man, and especially in an event. I'm gonna leave it like this. Especially at an event like this. An event like this, a woman does not need a man passing them a drink. Just like if I'm a man, I don't need no woman saying, "Babe, here, take this drink." You don't need that in no type. You get it? That's called going too hard. Anyway, let's continue on. Now let's look. Is their relationship real? Is it staged? Meaning, was he really just her handler and it was a business move? Did the daddy sell her and it backfired? Because remember, they got Mr. Nose out the picture. They got his ass out the picture. He ain't been the same since. And maybe he might be feeling a certain way now because he realized he messed up. And so his daughter. Maybe. And in my opinion, it looks like right here, she could have been on something around this time. I'm just saying, it looked like it a little bit. And y'all know that's the same look hairstyle she had when she was at that game having them shakes. But like I said yesterday, he's been managing and handling her career all these years. He took the place of the daddy. And we know that he is a whole lot of years older than her. But it don't got nothing to do with just age. It's the fact that he acts like an old man controlling a younger woman. So it's like he's her daddy. But my point is this. The whole time, she been the biggest thing smoking. And what else? She been making him look good. Because you also got to understand when you dealing with those people and you on certain levels, like when I showed you him and Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, you got to have a wife with you of a certain caliber. And see, this is a game black men learned a long time ago. And a white man play the game too. See, when you're trying to close certain deals, it's better when you got certain women on your arms. And I'm talking business talk right now. See, all businessmen that sign major deals, a lot of them know they have a certain looking woman on your arm. A lot of that shit is business. That's why you'll see a lot of them, they don't really care about no woman. But they know they need a woman to reproduce, and they need a woman to make them look good. That's just being honest. When you're on a certain level in that game. And she been making him look good for years. Now keep in mind, he got her from the daddy. But you can start seeing how a lot of this shit just looks staged and fake. It looks like publicity stunts when you really start looking at the shit. And I told you dudes from the hood, this is what my brothers in the hood don't understand, especially my brothers from Brooklyn, New York. The man we know is Jay-Z. He been left that dude a long time ago, y'all. Another album I forgot to mention yesterday, one of my favorite Jay-Z albums, is the Black Album. But that was the sign of him. That was like his last real album that he gave the streets. Then you'll see after that, when he went into Blueprint, he got on some corporate change and clothes shit. But that was his sign of telling everybody, I don't fuck with that hood shit no more. That's why I said the energy of Jay-Z, the world holds on to, is that energy he brought forth in his first days when he had New York in America in a frenzy. It was a beautiful time. Yes, it was. But people don't understand Jay-Z, that ain't him no more. Jay-Z really showed us who he was when he sold out Brooklyn, y'all. When he signed that deal with them people for that Brooklyn Nets. He signed that deal with the Brooklyn Nets, meaning he is the one that helped them smooth over the deal over the black people. So all those black people that was about to get kicked out, that had no clue what was going on, and all those businesses had no clue their rent was going triple. Jay-Z was the one that smoothed all it over, because they knew when they put Jay-Z name on it, it wasn't going to get no heat from Brooklyn, mainly black people. And then you find out he did not own the nets. He even put it in a rap. The boy had part of 1%. But the damage is already done because he already sold Brooklyn out. So to a lot of my people in Brooklyn right now going through it, especially my people that live downtown, a lot of that shit is because of Jay-Z. This is the facts. It's because of him. Because I said it before. If he would have said no, meaning I don't think that's a good idea to put that stadium down here. I'm not supporting that. Guess what? 9 times out of 10 it wouldn't have happened because he was the biggest voice at that time. But I told you, as long as that nigga knew he was going to get a check, that nigga didn't care. He sold Brooklyn out a long time ago, y'all. People got to start waking up, man. And he's showing you in his dress code. That nigga been dressing like he ain't from the street. Meaning he been left that street stuff alone. See that? But anyway, he understood that Beyonce was always going to keep him in the now, always going to keep him in the know, always going to keep him in the trend, always going to keep him amongst the young people, and always keep him relevant. And you can tell it's like you can tell it's like he was just her handler. Like she'll be with him, but not really with him. You can tell. And right here, I'm gonna say she look like she high right here. It's my opinion. I know what a chick high look like with shades. Maybe only when she high, she want to touch on him. See, I'm reaching, but that's my opinion. See that? You can see the different move. Like my point is this. See right here? She look like she might be blazed right here. She might be a little high. You feel me? But long as it make him look good. But that ain't my point. You see her walking out right here, staring at the ground. Then you see right here, look like he had to hold her hand to tell her, come on. My point is this. I think that woman is under a spell or something. I think she under some type of mind control program. But then we got to go back into history some more. Let me show y'all something. Because a lot of y'all forgot. Remember this? This was the elevator event. What was the elevator event showing us? It was showing us that they've been going through some shit. What else we heard recently about how Solange, her sister, has not been supporting her like that, right? Ain't supporting nothing she doing. Family, y'all know how it is, family. You know how when your family feel like you're a hard head and you ain't listening, your family start rocking with you, right? Or sometimes you start rocking with that family member that's hard-headed. Well, maybe this was Solange's last attempt to try to get her sister when that elevator incident happened. Because this stuff been going on a long time. Did y'all forget? And people forget. You see Jay-Z in the corner. Solange is going ham on him. And the only reason why it stopped because the bodyguard broke it up. If that bodyguard did not break it up before that elevator hit the bottom floor, that shit would have got real messy. It was the bodyguard. But this is my point. This is the picture after the fight. Look at Beyonce's face. You see her smirking? This was right when they came downstairs. You see Jay-Z still looking shaken up. You see Beyonce smiling, and you see Solange looking serious. This is right after it happened. This probably was the first attempt when Solange was trying to free her sister. But see, do the media smooth over, then you got to remember, Jay-Z had all the media outlets in pocket at this time. So everybody was really scared to speak on this stuff. But I told you the beautiful thing about the internet is you can hit the rewind button. So all I'm saying is, look, maybe this was Ben was trying to get her sister. Y'all know, ladies, you know, if your sister you feel like you're in an abusive relationship, sometimes your sister be the one going hard. Y'all know that. Or your brother. Or bro. You know, you might be in a relationship with a chick doing you dirty, and your sister want to fight that chick. You know how it go. Maybe this was the same situation. Maybe she like, I'm tired of you violating my sister. And she popped off on that nigga, period. See him in the corner, tell her, hold up, no. See that? I understand he didn't want to hit her back, but she went ham on him. And only reason why she stopped because the bodyguard snatched up. Then remember, a couple years ago, did we not also hear rumors of Beyonce messing with another bodyguard? But anybody got common sense about the industry, the bodyguard is always around. The bodyguard is around Beyonce when Jay-Z ain't around. And we ain't even gonna get into the pregnancy. I ain't even getting into all of that. I ain't getting into the Tata stuff. I ain't getting into the baby bump. I ain't even going there. I'm just gonna stick to this right here, that maybe her sister been trying to free her. But now I'm going to show y'all how some of this stuff relate, and we're going to go a little bit more back in the time. Let's check something out, y'all. Did Jay-Z date Aaliyah? Inside Aaliyah and Jay-Z's relationship, the 99 Problem rapper was rumored to be dating the queen of the damn actress in 1999. They were 29 and 20 respectively, but soon Dash won Aaliyah over, and her fling with Jay-Z never materialized. Y'all don't see this funny stuff going on? Do you see the pattern? It's a pattern going on. What I said the other day, I told you R. Kelly ain't the only one. R. Kelly was the scapegoat for everybody else. See that? Because R. Kelly was dealing with these same people, and all of them was doing the same thing at the same exact time. What was they doing? Plotting on young R&B singers. Remember, at this time, they didn't want no big R&B singers. They wanted little R&B singers, or they would love to catch that R&B girl as soon as she came in the game. Aaliyah, Sierra Marie, Rihanna, Beyonce, and it's a lot more of them. They like to catch you when they're young. Did you not heard the stories about Keisha Cole being at death row when she was 13, 14? You ain't hear them stories? Or just one in one ear out the other? You forgot about them stories? Keisha Cole was around death row at 13, 14, remember? 15. My point is this. Young R&B girls was always kept around back then. And some of the older dudes, some of them really was about their business. They was not trying to mess with them young girls. Yes. But some of those dudes were master manipulators, a young woman, blackballing them and trying to take over their career, selling them dreams. The same way they do to this day. But back then, they was more vicious. Why? The nigga told you he showed you how to move in a room full of vultures, but then he became a vulture because the nigga already was a vulture. Now look, I'm going to show you the pattern. What is the pattern? Pay attention. Aaliyah. Dame Dash, corny ass. Real dudes getting paid, sharing the same chick. Well, or did they feel like she was young and naive and she was worth a bag? Because she did have a hit album and hit songs like One in a Million, getting beats by Timbaland. At the same time, don't forget Jay-Z was getting a whole lot of beats from Timbaland. Oh, man, they had a lot of stuff going on. And you heard Timbaland say in his own mouth how much he loved Aaliyah. But who was the first? Where they get it from? Who did they get it from? Did you see the circles? See? R. Kelly was the scapegoat. Because that boy Jay better hope his name don't come up in that flight log and some more shit and some more shit and some more shit. R. Kelly was just a scapegoat, y'all. I'm going to be real. I ain't taking up for him neither. I'm just saying he was not the only one. And I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff he did not do. I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff he got set up with. But R. Kelly was stuck in his ways of messing with young women, and he couldn't stop, period. But I'm showing y'all. And I ain't finished yet. I'm showing y'all. It's just mighty funny. When she was messing with Dame Dash, mind you, what about that chick Rachel Roy Dame was dealing with? All right. Let's take a look at what happened when she was rocking with Dame. And what they say, Aaliyah took sleeping pills carried to plane before crash. How many of y'all ever heard that? Well, a lot of us already got our opinions on Aaliyah. We feel like she was sacrificed. And ever since then, they've been trying to replace her. Did you understand? Beyonce was the one to replace her. And then Sierra. And they've been trying to replace Aaliyah since day one. But my point is this. A lot of people already know about the sacrifice life. But I'm still showing y'all something. Look, pattern. See? But they knew R. Kelly had her, so then they wanted her. Then you'll see why this album came out. They always been connected. And it's a whole nother breakdown within this album cover that I was looking at yesterday. I said, damn, all this truth coming out. Now, mind you, this is my whole point, y'all. This is the kicker that I know y'all forgot. I'm about to rock y'all brain right now. Check it out, y'all. This is what everybody forgot. They did this album after she was already dead. So a lot of people try to fake. Remember that fake song Jay-Z had? Oh, so-and-so missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. That shit was fake. You know why? Because right after that, after she died, nigga, you did this song with R. Kelly, nigga. Stop playing. Y'all did that album and was going to do part 2. Stop playing. A lot of that shit was fake-ass shenanigans that they was pulling before social media. So, if they had love for Aaliyah, why did they collaborate with R. Kelly after she was already dead? People forget Aaliyah died right before 9/11. My bad, or was it after 9/11? It was around that time frame. I remember that much. But look, why did they put this album out after she died, after she was dead? My point is this, man. They all been rocking together. You go to Jay-Z classic albums, who on it? R. Kelly. They got a history together because it always been a market of New York and Chicago. This been going on for a while. But see, then you'll see after this Chicago, when you know, Jay-Z and them always had their hands in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They always knew, but they knew that from Big and Puff. My point is this: they always knew Chicago's the big market. New York, Chicago, Atlanta, LA, Texas. You gotta have those markets in the rap game, in the industry, period. They always knew that. But then you'll see they started merging. But I want you to peep this album cover. And I'm about to go into a little quick science for those that know what I'm talking about. When you look at the album cover, you'll see the 2 pillars right there. You'll see the Empire State Building and you'll see the Sears Tower. Get it? Sears Tower. See the 2 towers, the 2 pillars? Then what you see with the 2 pillars, you see an arc, right? Or it looked like the earth. 2 pillars, an arc. 2 pillars, an arc. For those that know what I'm talking about, you got it, you catch it, you see it. Other than that, I ain't got too much to say about that. But anyway, they represented a union of foul shit. Then you'll see, remember when it didn't work with R. Kelly? What Chicago rapper he had to team up with? Kanye West. Because Jay-Z always understood about the Chicago market. Also, now you see why Chicago had to take control over this shit, because when Chief Keef and them blew up, that was Chicago really taking the game back for themselves. Because before that, Chicago was under the thumb of New York and everywhere else. But now they got their own identity. It's called drill and other things. Now you see New York following Chicago. But that's been going on over 10 years. But that's something else. Anyway, talking about markets. But anyway, back to this. This shit look fake as hell. And in my opinion, they all with the shits. And the only reason why, in my opinion, Matthew Knowles to this day feel guilty because he got cut out the deal, and this man has no more control over his daughter. And this man know he sold his daughter, allegedly. Why? He is the one that been molding her brain since she was a little girl. And she never had a chance to think for herself, make her own decisions, do nothing, go nowhere. This woman's let's be real, y'all. She is a prisoner of her own success. Y'all know damn well Beyonce can't go nowhere by herself. That means she's legitimately held hostage. You think Jay-Z gonna let her do what she want to do? My point is this. The dad sanctioned this, in my opinion. And he know he fucked up. Because you know why? He didn't expect to get cut out the deal when she kicked his ass to the side. See? But all this is still stirred up shit right now. You see that 200, damn near 250,000 views. Meaning all this stuff is brewing and cooking right now. And it's all going with the agenda, the flight law, Jeffrey Epstein, all this shit going together, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. What else I'm going to show you about Mr. Epstein? What they say? Jeffrey Epstein documents reveal master manipulator who claimed he couldn't kill himself. What's the key word? Jeffrey Epstein was a master manipulator. What was he known for? Manipulating and finessing teenage girls. Who name just so happened to come up with Jeffrey Epstein? Who name just so happened? The same person being accused of being a manipulator, the same guy alleged of being a person that put people on drugs to control their brain, that same person allegedly is mentioned in the same name as Jeffrey Epstein. So some things are coincidences, but some things just coincide. It is what it is. But it's all allegations, ain't none of it actual fact. I just feel like, mind you, all this stuff is hitting social media because I feel like the powers that be is releasing this stuff. And even that bodyguard that's been coming out talking, I'm going to be real. In my opinion, maybe somebody did send him. Because maybe they starting to put the nail in this boy Jay-Z coffin. And maybe they are trying to free Beyonce. Maybe because a lot of people saw him trying to pass her that drink, and it just fit into the narrative that was already being said for years. And he had her for a long time. And you could tell the way he got in that chokehold, she ain't going nowhere. Yeah, ladies, you know how dudes be like, you ain't going nowhere. Some dudes mean that. But see, look, show you again. Bey said she met Jay when she was 18 in 1999. And in 2007, Jay said he met Bey 10 years ago in 1997. So somebody's lying. Oh, let me fast forward some more. Let's go back into some more history. Let's go back. Remember this classic album right here? Remember this classic Sauce cover? Yeah, I've been going into hip-hop history. It was something about the cover that fucked my head up when I saw it. Look what it says. Sex, hip-hop, harlots. Oh, my God. A harlot. What's a harlot? A whore. Is a harlot not written in the book? Did I not tell you that Madonna is the mother of all harlots? The queen of Babylon is the mother of all harlots, whore of all whores. Sex, hip-hop. You might as well say sex, hip-hop, hoes. Sex, hip-hop, whores. What am I showing you? These were the first hip-hop whores. I told you that. Madonna was the first in the game, and these were the first in the rap game. Because remember before that, it was Queen Latifah, UNITY. It was about women having bars, spitting lyrics, Bahamadia. It's a lot of them spitting lyrics, keeping your clothes on. But this is when they started hoes rapping. So when you see Nicki, Cardi, Glorilla, that shit come from right here. This is where it started, y'all. A lot of us remember this magazine. Some dudes first figured out their manhood through this magazine. This is before you had Pornhub and all that. See that? And then this magazine was sold, it sold millions and millions of copies of this magazine. But my point is this. This is when it all started of what you see right now with Cardi B. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, all this shit you see, none of this shit is new, y'all. And I'm showing you where it come from. And this is the time when I told y'all rap started going to another level and they really started infusing other behavior in our rap music. This is when the Jiggy era came in, selling sex. A lot of fast activity. But this also goes back to the time when allegedly Jay-Z met Beyonce. And this is the same time when Aaliyah was being passed around. All of this shit was going on at the same time. Sex, hip-hop, harlots. See that? You might as well say sex, hip-hop, hoes. Basically, is what the shit said. My point is this. That shit was on a national cover that went around the world. That what? This was the beginning of exploitation of black women in the industry. All right? That's when it first started at a high level. So that's it. Just a look back into hip-hop history once again. But like I said, rest in peace, Aaliyah, because they told you, Aaliyah took sleeping pills and was carried to the plane before the crash. A lot of people didn't even understand that she was on a janky-ass plane, y'all. That plane was fucking janky as hell. This woman had hit records, albums, was in movies, and they gave her a janky-ass plane. Come on, man. Come on now. You see why none of them ain't shit? All of them gonna get their day? Dame already getting his day. He's still trying to get back to where he was. And I'm trying to tell you, man, even the best of them fall. Even the best of the best fall eventually. That's how life works. Anyway, that's that on that. But anyway, I want people to I want people to check the video out for yourself. You just make, if you want to look at the video, just put in Matthew Knowles finally speaks on Jay-Z, Drug, and Beyonce, and you'll see the stuff within the video. You know what I'm saying? So all I did was do more research on what was being said. I just went in to bring up a couple more facts on what was already said. Because I wasn't even paying this stuff no mind for real. But something told me you had to pay attention because this shit about to get ugly. So anyway, Mr. Knowles, you saw your daughter. In my opinion, that shit backfired on you. And now your daughter is somewhere you probably don't even know. And she probably is being held against her will. Let's be honest, she might be. All this stuff could be a exploitation of her and her kid. Because that's all I see. But anyway, I'm done. Salute to the chat. Today ain't that long. I cooked enough, I think. It's short today, y'all. What's good? So what y'all think? Do you think the dad feel guilty? Do you think this woman has been manipulated for years and years and years? Do you think she's under a mind control spell? Do you think if she want to be free right now, they won't give her freedom? Do you think that? What y'all think? Do you think Jay-Z is secure in the bag and like, you ain't going nowhere? And do you think that's part of why Solange got tired of him and just popped off on his ass? What y'all think? I'm about to see what y'all got to say. Salute to the chat. She's that girl. She speaks strong. I likes it. Last I heard from her. Pardon me for reading it like that. Hold up. What's going on up in here? Now looking at the situation, she is a prisoner of her success. Yep. We gotta use our brain because think about it, man. Like, even if it's by default, the thing we can agree on, she never had a childhood. We see what happened to Michael Jackson. Think about it. You the hottest thing on the planet. You making all this money, but you still can't do what you want to do. And then people feel like they know better. They know, people feel like they can think for you and you can't think for yourself. Think about it. Britney Spears, same thing. What Britney Spears been saying? Her dad fucked her head up. Her dad was the one controlling her. Her dad, remember? Well, Beyonce been through the same shit. Then you do your studies, you'll see Beyonce and Britney Spears was Destiny Child. Britney Spears were the two hottest groups at the same time. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember TRL? MTV? Yeah. Columbia Records for Beyonce. Sony. Beyonce was on the same label as Michael Jackson. Y'all people don't know that. It's basically an arranged marriage of success that made it medieval. Her dad sold her off. Didn't they do that in ancient days? Not going outside on a sunny day could be life-changing for a kid. Hell yeah. Think about it. For a kid and a grown. Mind you, think about it, y'all. She's been in the game since a teenager. So that means she was on lockdown her whole 20s, her whole 30s. She just hit 40, and she's still on lockdown. You don't think that fuck with somebody's head? I told you their mansion is their prison. You don't think that's going to fuck with your head after a while? Mind you, she's seen all her peers be free. Everybody she came in with living their best life. She been on lockdown. That's the thing. Now she's stuck where she's at. What about the mom? Well, what you mean, what about the mom, y'all? Didn't you see Michael Jackson's mother sell out all her kids for all them years? You ain't see that? Yes. But sometimes the mother with the shits. I like Jay-Z too. Who's to say Jay-Z ain't smashed the mom real quick? Got her real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might be smashing the mom too. She around his age, ain't she? Shit. He got all their ass under a spell. Because that shit about money. We got to remember, when they sold her to Jay-Z, Jay-Z was the biggest thing on the planet. That's the key thing we got to remember. But he's not no more. And maybe when she been wanted to leave, he started putting them babies in, allegedly. Maybe. Just saying. You got broke parents selling kids out. You feel me? Shit. That's true. Parents living viciously through their children, aspiring for the fame and the money, but all money ain't good money. Ain't nothing comes without a price. That's right. Now you see them, they paying the price right now. The money drying up. Inflation is inflation. So even when we say they're worth $1 billion, guess what? In inflation, $1 billion is not $1 billion. It's not $1 billion in inflation. $1 in inflation is really a quarter. 40 cents. See, people don't understand what inflation means. You still see numbers and you think that's what it means. That's not what it means. Those numbers don't mean shit. $1 billion in inflation really mean like 700,000. 600,000. I mean 600 million rather. 600 million is equivalent to $1 billion in cash in the inflation. It don't have the same value as what I'm saying. Then on top of that, they got to pay taxes. So yeah, they got big money, but I'm just saying the money they got ain't the money they got. This is why they got to keep deals coming in. They got to keep it going, because they know eventually with the lifestyle and all the things, it can dry up throughout the years. I show you Allen Iverson was worth 200 million. That boy ain't worth $1 million now. Allen Iverson went broke. MC Hammer went broke. A lot of people can go broke. You can go broke. It's America. It's the world. It's not hard. What you think they be doing with that church? If you only have $1 in the store, you going to jail for stealing. Tina Turner without the physical abuse. Exactly. Why you think they always showed us what's love got to do with it? That was a mind control program for R&B singers and everybody else in the entertainment game. What's the #1 movie they showed you? The mind control program. Cadillac Records. Who played the role of the disgruntled singer? Beyonce. Cadillac Records was her life. Basically, it's probably her life. You gotta peep game. This is how these people work. Signs, symbols, ritual. The same role she played in Cadillac Records could be the role she playing in real life right now. And Cadillac Records was showing you how all the celebrities, rappers, and entertainers get jerked. They just get a car. Back then it was a Cadillac. Now it's a Lamborghini. Same shit. Oh, you want another Cadillac? Okay. That's it. They showed you that movie. For those who ain't see Cadillac Records, you need to see it. Damn. They put all this shit out. But they got her to play the role of all people. That's right. The movie Why Do Fools Fall in Love showed you too how Frankie Lyman was basically he was a junkie. That's right. That's right. Dreamgirls. I ain't never watched Dreamgirls. Tiffany Haddish said Santa lumped on her face. That was weird. Who else up in here, man? I go get Larry for that movie. Okay. Anyway, hold up. I see why Whitney Houston mom made Whitney sign that contract at 19 because she said, Nippy, you have to grow up. You are young. When you get older, you will thank me. You need a childhood life. Yeah, that's what's up. What's up, all artists mental? What's up? All right, y'all. So that's that on that. In my opinion, I believe what people saying. So I had to do a little digging, you know what I'm saying? To make sense of the nonsense. And when I look, man, that shit look fake as hell, man. And you'll see her altering effects. You'll see her altering effects. I think the times when she have on shades, I think she be lit. And the times when she don't, she be regular. That's what I think. I think when she had them shades on, she be lit. But my point is this, man. You can tell it ain't hard to see, man. This dude got full control of her. See them at the Nets game? When he had his 1% of the Nets game, this when he was using her for clout, and they was always sitting front row to make it look like he had ownership in the Nets. But the nigga only had less than 1%. And he was using Beyonce for clout back then. You can tell she probably didn't want to fucking be there. So shout out to Solange for putting hands on that boy. Because she had that boy in that corner shook. Solange did the Jay-Z with no other male will ever do because they want to suck him off and they scared of him. So I'm going to salute Solange for putting hands on that boy. That's it, man. So it is what it is. Why am I talking about it, man? Because it's the word of the day. That's what time it is. Hey, people talking about it, so I'm going to take a look at it. Other than that, man, I ain't here to worry about none of this shit. Meaning, a lot of you dudes still love Jay-Z, boy. Sad. Anyway, it is what it is, y'all. What up, Boulevard? Yeah, he sold Brooklyn out. He had his hands in selling Brooklyn out. You take it or you leave it. You take it or you leave it. All you got to do is do your damn research and stop running your goddamn mouth, and you'll figure out what the fuck he did. So I don't know how nobody from Brooklyn in their right mind can still be co-signing this damn fool. Brooklyn fucked up right now for black people. How? Rent. Because people didn't know demographics. They didn't understand that once that Barclay went up, everything in that vicinity of a certain amount of radius, back to Williamsburg, back to Marcy, all the way around, all that shit was going to go up in value one day. And it's going to keep going up because they playing a real estate monopoly game. And I told you, the new racism is finances. All we got to do is boost up these prices. That's how we'll get all their ass out of here. That's how they do it. That's how they're doing it right now as we speak. But I keep telling you, don't forget, that man was the one that co-signed the shit. He was the one that green lighted the shit, all right? And he sold a dream to me and the rest of New Yorkers at the time that he was an owner in the Nets, and we were proud. We got proud. We was proud. We had a team coming, and we was proud because the black boy from Marcy had made it and had his hands in the pot. Come to find out, we all got finesse. So I'm the one that get finesse, and I'm gonna tell you, nigga, I got finesse. Man, fuck that nigga. He finessed me. That's me. Y'all get finesse, and you still gonna be happy. You feel me? Because that's your childhood hero. He reminds you of a time when you used to wear baggy jeans and sell your little crack and make your little money. But guess what? And you was riding your little Lexus and all that. Nigga, those days over with. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I ain't here to hate on nobody. I'm just telling you, man, this dude is a fool and a clown. And he getting his issue. That's it. It is what it is, man. Salute, John Shab. Thanks for the donation, bro. Salute, my brother. You know what's up. That's right. Man, that gentrification is real. That's called wipeout. That man had his hands in the wipeout. Because he also had the voice to stop it. But nobody ain't going to say nothing. Because if it ain't rap, niggas don't care. You see how crafty the rap game is? You can do whatever you want to rap. But if some real shit happen, you don't say nothing. Rap. Niggas say, well, niggas don't care. Shit. They want to still believe the image of him selling bricks in their brain. Him selling kilos of coke and shooting niggas. Niggas still believe that fantasy shit. Meanwhile, everybody that nigga around in the drug game, all them niggas went to jail. Except for him. Man, don't talk to me about this dude. Don't talk to me about this dude. You rep where you from. Stop worrying about other people that rep where you from. You worry about repping where you from. I know where he rep, but I ain't gonna keep co-signing somebody because of where they repping. Nigga, that shit played out too. Rep yourself and rep where you from. Fuck with another nigga repping. I don't care, because guess what? When he take the L, you gonna take the L too. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up, Lady Love? If you ask me, Jay-Z and Puff were in cahoots, low key. That's right. They always in cahoots. But one thing I say about Diddy, he is smart enough to keep his hands out of a lot of shit. See, this other dude, he like to be up a lot of people's ass. So he always in the mix of some shit. One thing about Diddy, he know when the fuck to stay out the way. Whether you agree or disagree, you're here, so hit the like button. What's up, Melanice? That's all I'm saying, man. All right, y'all, man. Like I said, man, we did our thing. I ain't going to be here too long. I'm just reading the comment section. Y'all see it's drying up out here. So I had time to look into this right here real quick. I had time to look into this because I'm like, hold up, man. This stuff picking up traction. And it's starting to get messy. And it's like I was saying it, and it's crazy because I was saying he probably holding her hostage in the mind control. I was saying that before I seen the videos I saw yesterday. So when I saw the video yesterday, it confirmed how I felt. And I'm like, shit, we all on the same page. So what they say, sometimes great minds think alike. It be like that sometimes. So I just feel like it's some other shit going on. And I feel like he using us as a bargaining tool. And I think that boy's scared of this Epstein stuff. Because they holding that shit over their head. Remember, I told you, as long as they hold it over their head, that make you more scared. Let me break it down into little terms. Remember when you was little and you know you fucked up, and you know for a fact you had an ass whooping coming. Remember when you fucked up in school? What happened? You were scared as fuck to go home, right? But why was you? The main thing, you were scared because you knew you was gonna get your ass whipped, but you ain't know when that shit was gonna come, and you were scared to death. And sometimes your parents will prolong that shit. Remember, they won't beat your ass when you first come home. Sometimes you might get beat hours later. They just come through the door. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My point is, it's more fear and holding that ass whipping over your head than actually, as soon as you come to the door, whip your ass, get over with. Feel me? They hold shit over your head. So this Epstein shit is being held over a lot of their head to scare the fuck out of them. Because they know one day their ass gonna have to get spanked. But meanwhile, they can still fuck with their brain and have them doing little shit on the back end until them files come out. And don't get it twisted. You know it's gonna be a distraction, but that shit got them shaking in their boots. And you gotta remember, like I told you before they locked up Bill Cosby, it took them like 2 years to lock Bill Cosby up. They started a 2-year slander campaign on him first. That's how they do the shit. Remember R. Kelly? Before they locked him up, what they do, y'all? It was a slander campaign on R. Kelly for a couple of years, right? That's how they do the shit. So now we seeing a slander campaign against Jay-Z. So in my eyes, it's a matter of time. What up, Front Street? Salute for the support. That's right, salute. Thank you. And thank all the moderators. Yeah, that's right. They rate too private. They all hiding out. They all hiding. That's why she dropping that tour, but they dropped the tour, meaning they made the tickets available during tax season because they know that's how you get the money. And by the time it's time to do the tour, most of them people going to be broke anyway. That's how it happened. And then you had them people at the last minute want to sell a Beyonce ticket because they broke. But they already got the money grab already. They already took the money. Hold up. Remember the FBI already gave Jay-Z a warning a year ago about those emails, yup, when they said that he could be hacked. Exactly. So they already been setting the stage around him. How I know that? Because there was a time when you wouldn't hear nothing about him at all. Nothing. So that's when you know you got to remember the media is a weapon. The media could build them up and the media breaks them down. So guess what? The powers that be use the media to big up who they want to big up. And when the powers that be want to break somebody ass down, they'll use that same media outlet to break them down. That's what TMZ is for. Get it? That's why TMZ break the story. Everybody else get on it. It goes viral. And that person they wanted to target gets slandered for about a day or two or a week straight. That's how they keep them in line. See that? It's the game they play. And don't forget this neither. All of that shit is still controlled by the Blue Party. Because I showed you how they're the ones control entertainment. Maybe they're ready to sacrifice this dude next. Maybe Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and them said it's time to sacrifice his ass. Maybe. Because why? He ain't got no more influence. He ain't worth us nothing to us no more like that. We figured out it ain't really him, it's Beyonce. Matter of fact, let's get him out the way. Hey, man, maybe it might be coming soon. Peace, Barbara. Hold up. He said, you better tell the truth because I remember those long, yeah, that's right. Them long waiting behind whippings. Yeah, I know you're talking about, I didn't understand it then, but I respect it now. That's right. Man, anybody that got their ass whipped got some type of smarts right now. I'm sorry. And it ain't take me a lot of ass whippers to get smart. I'm going to be honest with you. You show me a person that's stupid, doing dumb shit, and I'll show you a person they ain't get their ass whipped before. So, yes, I'm grateful for all the ass whippers and knocks upside the head, too. That's the truth. But them ass whippers held over your head, you know you were scared to death. You ain't know when that shit was coming. I'm telling you. Y'all know that. We all for the same thing, man. That's why I say we just getting back to where we come from. We lost our way, y'all. That's it. We just restoring where we from. They try to trick you to go against how you was raised. They try to trick you to make you think, oh, that's whack right there. Or we don't do that no more. Oh, no, it ain't. The principles and morals remain the same. Only thing gonna change is the slang and a little bit of the clothing, you know, the designs of the cars and technology. That's about it. But other than that, we ain't changing. Some of us, we not pendulums. We don't just swing wherever. See, some of y'all pendulums, you just swing. Some of y'all, you know that saying, you just blow with the wind. That's some of y'all, you just blow. You just go wherever. You just do whatever. Fuck it. Some of us, we ain't doing that. So all I'm doing is restoring what we already know. What we was already taught, what we forgot. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing special. We getting back on our shit. That's it. And for those that don't like it, they just get out the way. Leave us alone. That's why I said earlier, if you got a problem with us, especially if you're African, you got a problem with us. If you any foreign entity in this country and you got a problem with people, that's your business. Our whole point is just leave us alone. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. All my people from Africa, I need you to show your pride and start wearing those dashikis. And I need you to start speaking more Swahili. And whatever you speak, all right? Stop trying to be like us if you hating on us. Stop jacking the swag, all right? Period. That's my opinion. Because guess what? My ancestors put in work in this country. They put in a lot of work. So I'm not going to stand here and watch my people be disrespected. No, I'm not. Because I know the truth. I know who we are. You feel me? Y'all don't know because y'all was brainwashed. So I'm just the one here to tell you, stop playing with us. That's it. Either show us love or leave us alone. That's the time we on right now. What up, Boulevard? That's the goal for everybody. Either they showing us love or they need to leave us alone. That's it. We ain't trying to bother nobody. We just want to be left alone. Let us be. Because we're gonna start bucking. Hell yeah, man. That's right. Yo, y'all remember back in the day, depending on how your family was, depending on what you did, nigga, you might catch an ass whooping for like 3 family members. Round 1 might be your parent, your mom. Round 2 might be your goddamn uncle. You feel me? Yeah, that depends on what you did. Y'all know that. Man, you might have got 3 ass whippers. And put on punishment. And don't get nothing for Christmas. Y'all know that shit. Stop playing. They was teaching us back then, man. Stop lying. You a little ass lying nigga, ain't you? You a liar, ain't you? You better stop being fast. See, they was putting us on back then because they knew one day some of y'all was going to grow up and be lying ass motherfuckers, like y'all still is. Some motherfuckers grew up, some chicks still fast to the ass, but you got your ass beat years ago. They been seeing that shit in you. You know what I'm saying? The difference is we have family to keep that shit in order. So even though she was fast, her uncles and cousins and big bros looked out for her, make sure she didn't get snatched up. You feel me? Even though little man was hard-headed and a knucklehead always lying and shit, leaving the neighborhood, getting lost, it was elders in place to look out for him, make sure the young boy get back home. That's the only difference, y'all. Now we just in a time of weirdos. And nobody don't know nothing no more. Meaning nobody don't know principles, right from wrong. Everybody just do whatever. That's why we living in the world we in. That's chaotic. And all this shit came from a particular era, which I already know. When they first started making it, when they made that shit wrong for you to discipline your child, that was the first straw. We taking your child from you. What president was in office when this shit happened? There was a president in office where all these different things that affected the household got passed in a court of law, in Congress. Remember? You can't spank your child. That nigga sanctioned everything that was backwards. See that? That's why we at where we at. This shit ain't happened overnight. This shit happened over the past 10, 15 years. But why we didn't see it? Because we was caught up in everything else. We was worried about everybody else family. Next thing you know, we ain't got no damn family now. See that? Man, we always in a damn mind control program. My 8-year-old doing a 60-day punishment bid right now. I called Verizon and turned up all that. Oh, wow. I turned up all electronics off on top of getting dealt with. She tried it and she's going to learn. I'm not playing. That's right, Rondell. That's right. That's called discipline. Because guess what? If you play with the child, the world ain't going to play with them. That's my whole point. People can spoil their child all they want to, but the world ain't going to spoil them. The world going to treat them like who they is. That's just how this shit go, man. That is the last fight, y'all. The last fight is really fighting for your family. That's the real fight. For real. Fighting for what you got. Fighting for what you got left. Fighting for your family. Fighting for principles. That's the war we dealing with. Basically, protect what's yours. Cover what's yours. Hold that down. Because people trying to take that from you. People trying to destroy that shit. People trying to crush what you love right now. That's what this world is. That's exactly where we at right now, y'all. So you got to protect what's yours, man. You got to. This the last dance. You lose anything right now of value to you, you might not get it back. And I can name a whole different things. A whole lot of different things. You lose what's important to you now, you might not get it back. Before, you can lose stuff and get it back. Y'all know this. So I had to explain we not in those times no more. You lose something important, you might not get it back. The number one thing, don't lose your life. That's right. You don't whip their ass, the police will. Oh, you ain't got to discipline your child because the penitentiary will. you don't got to tell your child to make their bed, but the penitentiary will. Yes, they will. They don't got to go to school now. And when they go to jail, they'll get a GED. That's just a fact. Yep, the immigrant parents used to ship their bad kids back to their home. Yeah, I remember that. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Especially in New York, they used to do that a lot. Yep. Their kids come and be bad, send their ass right back to their country as punishment. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, nowadays some of y'all parents, you take them video games, man, they might try to cut your throat while you sleep. I'm gonna be real with you. You try to take that video game that your child might throw the first punch at you, a hook and try to knock your ass off. Yo, these kids different, man. They different. Yo, I ain't lying, man. They different. These kids now will try your ass. I'm telling you, father, you too aggressive, you too gangster, you too hard on your son. He might try to pop your ass. These kids now get their hands on handguns early. Your own son might try to pop a shot at your ass. I'm telling you. Word up. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's right. GTA did that. That's right. That's right. They bold now. That's a fact. These kids now try you, man. That's why I don't play with kids. I don't play with none of them. I don't care about none of that. I ain't playing with none of y'all. Straight up. I don't play with them. I'm not playing with them because I know how they'll do. I know because I know how I was when I was young. When I was young, I was swinging on adults. So I ain't gonna see a lot of y'all. I'll try adult quick. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'll try adults. So I know now they 3 times worse. They'll try your ass quick. And they'll jump your ass. Your kids will jump your ass nowadays. Undisciplined equals $ for the penal system. That's right. That's right. Y'all saw them 2 twin girls that jumped their dad. Matter of fact, then they killed their dad. That shit going on right now. I done seen a couple incidents with 2 boys done jumped their dad, beat him down. Hell yeah. 215 kid. That's right. That little kid killed his mom because she want to buy that video game. That's right. Nah, that's the world we in right now, man. Like now, you discipline your kid, you gotta let them know I'm not playing with you. I'll take your ass out for real. You know our parents told you that back in the day. You know the slow, you know the cliche. But they said that to scare the fuck out you, let you know I'll take your ass out. You keep playing with me. And you in some situations you believe that shit. Because you like, damn, it do make sense. Damn. She did get birth. She could kill me and fucking be straight. You start thinking like, hold up, damn, that dad could take my ass out. This should tighten your ass up. Because back then, see what I remember back then, shit, if a kid got killed, that was like, it was basically like if a kid got killed, it wasn't like it is to meaning, man. Somebody could, because that, like I said, with the Atlanta child murders, basically back then, if a kid got killed, it was kind of like nothing back then in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because there was so much wicked stuff going on. That's right. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. That shit was for real. That's right. My pops wasn't playing. All of my pops neither, bro. All of us that had real daddies, we grew up to be decent men, man. Because there was certain things in store early. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I don't play the game too much now because they all criminal or demonic, just sports and Gran Turismo. I don't want my 4-year-old to see that GTA stuff. That's right. That GTA is the one that got them running around thinking they can jack and just do shit. Man, listen. That GTA also got some of them young people getting their head blown off too out here. Running up on the wrong people. What's up, Lynx? All right, y'all. Hold up. Let me see what's going on in here real quick. All right. Hold up. She say, what's up, Daniela? She said, the first time that my daughter mean mugged me, it was over. Had to get her hair straight. That's right. That's right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You better, because one next thing you know, she going to be telling you, shut up. She going to violate you. Thinking they can outrun the cops. All right, y'all. I held y'all long enough. I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all just coming with the comments still, though. You didn't try with my mom. She would give you a look and you straighten up quick. That's right. They'll hit you with their grown-up strength. There wasn't nobody going to save your ass neither. All right, y'all. For those who didn't see the beginning, catch the replay. Shout out to the people still in the building. Everybody that appreciate the content. I'll holler at y'all the next day. Episode 385. It's in the books. We done. We out. Y'all have a good day. One.